No, this is 10.
Plus 2.
You sound like a fucking.
Sound like the damn fucking.
Bruh, they're gonna use your voice as a fucking meme to go
That's
behind
great.
different shit. A car can't start.
Oh, like a 1964 Chevelle. Go ahead, take a sip. What I say? It tastes like success. And this, your boy STS Art Junky, straight from the gutter. You heard?
You heard. It's your boy STS3 guy, you feel me?
Got your nipples touching already. Yo, what we drinking on today?
Ooh.
Oh shit. If you know, you know. I didn't realize I did that last episode. Yo.
Yeah, that was kind of wild, bro. That was some nasty work. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was some real nasty work.
I like when we're looking back at every episode, because you know, it's like when we watch a new episode before everybody else, we tend to watch the old episodes as well.
Of course.
And when we're watching them, I'm seeing stuff that I'm like, damn, did I do that shit? 3 God? Like, baby back bitch? I didn't know you said that. I didn't even see your mouth move when you did that shit.
How? Like my whole.
Bruh, no. When I said bitch, you can't even tell me. You can't even tell that I'm saying that shit.
The second time I did.
The first time you didn't.
Oh yeah, nah. But I mean, I heard you. But you be forgetting everything.
Fucking Uncle Nearest, man. Shout out to them, yo.
Big shout out to Uncle Nearest.
Golly, bro. That drink hit like them tariffs. Golly.
And speaking of Uncle Nearest, don't your kids be calling you Unc?
The youngest one calls me Unc. But every time you do that, I'll be wanting to put him on punishment. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, before we hop into this, how was your week?
It was alright.
Just alright?
Yeah. It was alright.
Nothing happened like out of the norm.
Yeah. I almost got fired from my job.
Oh shit! I won't talk about that.
Oh.
God damn.
What was you talking about?
Fuck! I'm talking about the wide body.
Oh, Trevor getting in the accident. Oh. Yeah, that's a touchy subject.
But not.
But what?
But not getting fired.
That's even worse.
So you bring that up before you bring up the wide body.
Because when I talk about the car, it's you know when you have something and it's dear to your heart, and then you pass it on, and then they fuck it up. Like when I drink Uncle Nearest, my body starts to get hot. My body's starting to get hot right now. But I can't be mad at the whole situation because shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That could be replaced.
And the wide body I'm talking about is the first wide body Nissan Maxima I've ever seen.
It's a
in my
Nissan
life.
Altima.
It's an Altima.
This motherfucker keep thinking it's a wide body. Nah, it's an Altima though.
Normally Maximas are the bigger ones.
Yeah, it's an Altima.
He had a wide body Altima sitting in the driveway. That shit was fire.
Yeah, he got in an accident. He hit a UPS truck. And the bitch tried to leave the scene. So what I'm thinking, it was her fault. Like if you trying to leave the scene, it's your fault.
Yeah,
why are you trying to leave?
Did they try to get information and stuff?
Well, my wife was on the other end, like, tell that bitch not to leave. Bitch. Baby back bitch. Nah, but yeah, she tried to leave. And you know, me being a dad, I was heated.
Okay.
Because he's 18. He's still not a experienced driver.
Yeah.
And like I told y'all, if that was us in a situation, we probably would have reacted differently. Like the simple fact of us being able to hit the brake quicker or just reaction time. But I was over there heated as a motherfucker, yo. Like I drove up First, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm on such and such street, like Portsmouth Boulevard.
Yeah.
And I'm stopped by the like near the food line. Mind you, I'm already heated, so all I'm hearing is Portsmouth Boulevard. I ain't hearing nothing else. So I drove past the accident. I get on the highway.
Like he going to Portsmouth.
Yeah, I get on the highway, and she's like, he's on Portsmouth Boulevard near the food line. So I had to, 58. I had to bust a Yui there.
Damn right. As soon as you the first U-turn.
The first U-turn. So I'm pulling up.
So wait, so you drove past the whole accident?
The whole fucking accident. I ain't even see
No
nothing.
wonder why he was cussing so damn much.
I didn't see
He
nothing.
was mad because his ass drove past the
Bitch, I wasted a lot of gas. But I'm pulling up, and when you're pulling up, you expect to see, like when he said, "Oh, all I see is the hood, like kind of
you
crumpled up." I'm like, all right, so shit's fine. Man, I pull up.
She tried to kill me.
I see the damn car from the left. Oh, I hit the motherfucking steering wheel like I was Baby Boy or some shit. I was like, oh my fucking God. Bitch, I almost started crying. Bitch, I got out. And it was raining that day.
So it was raining that day.
Yeah, I almost hit the fucking steering wheel like Baby Boy.
You already said that part.
But I was, whatever.
Ain't no need.
I don't give a fuck. Bitch. But I saw the car and I was like, oh my God. And I don't even know if I know I hung up because I was pissed off. I was tired of hearing him, so I hung up.
Oh,
get there, he still had the car on.
Seriously?
Yeah, so the car was still running. He was just in
shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know not a lot of people don't know to turn the car off, especially if it's your first accident.
Yeah.
You thinking that?
I thought he was gonna drive away.
Seriously?
The way he had the car on.
Oh shit! But he's okay though, right?
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay to the
physically.
Yeah, physically.
But not mentally.
Mentally, it's back to square one.
Yeah.
Like we got to take him everywhere and all that shit. But it's fine.
I know the struggle of that. My oldest, he didn't necessarily get in a car accident, but he did lose his first car. That I spent.
What kind of car he have though?
A fucking Nissan Altima.
Damn.
A blue one too.
Damn.
So serious. And I didn't even think of that. It wasn't a wide body. Not like yours.
Slim body. It was on that slim fast.
But he I spent a lot of time into that car. Got it back running, got it working and all that. And he let some kid change the cat converter out, and it never worked the same. So I had to take him everywhere. So I know the struggle that you're going through as a dad.
Yeah, as a dad. And that leads to what we're talking about today. Dad versus
father. So what is your take on father versus dad or dad versus father? Like what's your definitions?
Well, my definition, I don't know, it's hard because people might see it differently, but I think a dad, me personally, a dad is, to me, physically there.
Okay.
Like there every day, doing family things.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? A father, I'm gonna go get the milk and I'll be back and never come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you hear a lot of people saying, yeah, I got a father, but my dad take care of me. You know what I'm saying? I had a dad.
Okay.
Well, I had both.
Cause he is your.
Yeah, he's my biological father. But I think I had both, and it was in a good way, not how people separate it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you'll hear people say, "Oh, that's your father," and I'll like correct them and be like, "Nah, that's my dad." But I'm looking at I see what they're saying.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had both in a good way.
All right.
My dad would say, I'll go get milk, but he come back. It might be a couple hours later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's good intentions. He come back with extra shit.
Oh,
not just milk.
Some candy and stuff.
Yeah,
help keep you quiet.
A little Matchbox car and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
anything to distract
I don't know what you. Yeah, what's your definition? Because Woo.
Oh,
But now I got a ghost dad. Because, you know, my dad passed away, so I got
Condolences.
Ghost dad. You know what I'm saying?
Condolences. Well, to me, I guess mine's a little different because,
Oh, we know.
yeah. Go ahead,
Take a drink
sip,
of that.
right? I don't know why. It seems like mine is always like the dark shade.
Nah, man, we shine a light on yours, though.
I guess that's true.
You know what I'm
so, at first growing up, I had a dad because, in my opinion, a father is just the man who you come from. Like, you're the seed of, not Chucky, but
Yo.
you're the seed of that person. Like, you come from them.
Yeah.
And a dad is a person who raises you.
See, that's why I have both.
Fuck off. I had neither.
I'm not saying that because of that. I'm just saying it makes sense now that I said it.
Yeah, so
Damn.
you actually were able to
Bars.
have your father and dad be the same person in the same
House.
you know.
Until we got different houses. But yeah.
Exactly. So I always thought dad was just a placeholder person growing up. Like, you're not my father, you're just my dad. Like, you take care of me, you're there.
Almost like a stepdad.
Kind of.
But nah, not
And
in my
then
household.
and then
Look at it
homie
that way.
skated out when I was 5.
On actual skates? Yeah, inline rollerblades.
Get your mans.
I'm just asking, bro, because you never know. There's a lot of terms and or sayings and stuff.
No.
You could have had real skates on.
Yeah, Heelys on.
Oh, shit. He had Heelys on, some Nike Dunks. Nah, I'm joking.
But yeah, he did when I was 5, so I didn't have either one until I got reconnected with my dad when I got older. He's my father and my dad, so
Corvette guy, holla at your boy.
you feel me,
Poppy.
Corvette guy, yes sir.
Yeah.
So it is a big difference to me, because you can have, multiple people can be your dad. They can be there to take care of you and raise you as a son, but it's not biological.
Yeah, just like, because, the oldest that we have, he calls me his dad, but I would never take the place, try to replace his father.
I mean, you've been around your oldest since, like...
Yeah, man, since he was
diapers.
scared of grass and shit.
He was scared of grass?
Yeah, he was scared to touch grass, bro. You put him down, he...
Oh, the legs go
Yeah,
up?
his legs
do
go
it real quick. Do it for the camera.
Like that, his legs go up. Oh, that reminds me. Nah, I ain't even gonna say it. But yeah, he be like this, but now I thought he was I thought he had a grass and what did they call it? Like a speech impediment. He had a grass impediment.
Allergy?
I don't even think he was afraid of, I don't even think he had an allergy. I think he just was scared of grass. It was just something about the grass.
But that's actually pretty common.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I'm from the city, so.
Y'all don't got grass in the city?
Bro, we got a patch of grass. Nobody's buying people out there cutting it with scissors. We ain't got no lawnmowers in the city. So when I came down here, it's like, oh, grass?
Had to learn how to mow.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
well, whatever. I don't know, but.
for me, I know I have 3 that's from my wife. So I'm dad to them.
They call you dad?
They call me Swain.
Disrespectful-ish. I'm joking.
So when they're talking to me, they're like, hey, Swain. Because,
You cool with that?
Yeah,
all right.
As long as they're comfortable, I'm good. I never try to force.
Yeah, you don't force it.
Hey, call me dad type. Nah.
Yeah, Trevor doesn't call me dad. He calls me papa.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with it. Like I said, I don't. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
No. Because that's not as bad as what I had. Nas used to call me Bay. Until how old?
We gonna talk about my shit first, and then we gonna get in yours. He used to call you BAE, Bay. Oh shit, you a.
Bye. That's what he used to call.
That's a whole new thing right
Bye.
there. Bay. Did he call it like? Was it like? I don't know how to say it.
It was so because
wasn't-
because he heard his mom call me Bay all the
Oh, so because he was how old was he when you started taking care of him?
time. About 1.5.
And I could see that.
So-
them kids like that got a sponge. So what he was saying,
He would call me Bay like and
The
he
question-
he would know my name was Swain because my 2 older ones they would call me Swain.
but the question is, did you answer to it?
yes, every single time it melted my fucking
So,
heart.
so if I called you Bay, would you answer?
I'm gonna throw a nerd at you.
See, that's disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
Yes, it
You're
is.
a grown ass man.
That's disrespectful.
Just like he doesn't call me Bay no more because we knew at a certain age
That's-
it would
you
have
know
to
what?
stop. But
That's disrespectful.
it's not disrespectful.
Bay.
So to other people, they were like, "Yeah, that's dad. That's my dad."
Okay.
So they know that I'm here. They know that I'm not trying to replace their father or anything like that. I've never tried to do that. I've always just been there. Like, hey, whatever y'all need, I'm here to guide y'all, here to help y'all. And I have my own son here as well, which is our son. So it's like I'm father and dad, but on different levels.
And what do you mean by different levels, though?
So we
Being
don't,
that-
we don't have one together.
Okay.
So it is kind of like a little separate because I can't be their father because they didn't come from me.
But you can be their dad.
Exactly.
But you can be your
Kai's
son's
father and dad. So he gets both while the rest just get dad.
Nah, fuck that. They gonna get dad.
They all get dad.
Fuck a father. Tell him the father went to go get milk and he ain't coming back. Y'all gonna get
Well,
dad.
I guess technically,
Yeah.
the old version of me was father.
For sure. Hold on.
No, seriously.
What you went to go get slim milk? 2% whole milk.
We used 2% already.
Alright.
I went to go get some almond milk.
You ain't come back, bro.
Father didn't come back. Dad came back.
That's crazy. Nah, that's what's up,
Yeah,
though.
no. So, with the two, to me, I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about because a lot of people think that I'm dad, and it's like you're not dad, you're father.
Yeah.
Because some people
We gotta separate that shit.
Yeah, you do have to separate it, especially if you aren't in the household that your kids are being brought up in. You're no longer dad. You're just father.
You know what? And
But
it
that's my opinion.
It
Y'all
seems
can try to
like
kill me if
when
y'all want to, but
who gives a fuck? When us dads are like with our family and we're doing something good,
yeah,
the father always wants to show up.
bruh.
What the fuck?
Bruh, as soon as you start hitting like that dope stride,
Yep. Tax time. That's always when they want to come around.
bruh,
We on our way to Busch Gardens and they want to pop up.
bruh.
They got an extra ticket?
No,
The fuck? I want a funnel cake too.
no, it's my funnel cake.
The fuck,
You
bro?
getting
Like
away.
they always want to pop up. Not saying that.
The only time I have an issue with that is if you're not consistent. If you only show up for what
But-
you think are milestones for the kid, you've already missed out on
guess what?
everything else.
That's what a father does. So you can't be mad.
What do you mean?
You a dad, right? You're there every day, right?
Yeah.
Father gonna show up when it's convenient for him.
Okay.
So you can't be mad at that.
I see that point of view.
But you ain't gotta answer that damn door. The fuck? This my house, bitch. This daddy house.
Poppy.
And when it's nighttime, she call me Zaddy. You like that? Yeah, she be like Zad.
She be
She
like,
might slip up and say Dad. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's convenient for them when they want to pop up.
and how does that make you feel?
It don't make me feel no type of way because I know he ain't gonna pop up.
That's fair.
And it's because of certain situations.
Yeah.
But it never bothered me before.
So you never had an issue raising someone else's child?
There was issues in the beginning, but it was almost like we set boundaries. Like,
Okay.
well, I set boundaries because I ain't like the motherfucker from The
The
get-go.
kid or the dad?
The father. Nah, you gonna have to edit that part out, cause nah, not the kid. I'm talking about the father.
Okay. So you never liked the father in the first place?
Well, it's just from when we first got together, just hearing what happened to her prior. So yeah, I was like, whatever. But I'm not gonna stop you from seeing your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's up to you how you want to handle that.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna get involved with that.
Okay.
But when you start trying to spread rumors or manipulate the child to say things that's not happening,
Yeah.
then we got an issue.
Oh, big time.
So you could be a father from a distance, but I'm gonna be a dad right here. Bars.
Bars.
You can see me if you want to see me. But nah, people might look at it different. You know what I'm saying? And we can get into the topic of like discipline as well.
Yeah.
When you have your own kids and then a kid, you know, children from previous relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel, I don't know if I'm taking, like, I'll ask permission. Like when we first started dating, how do you want me to? If I'm taking care of you and you're living in my house and we had that bond and we're living every day together.
Yeah.
There's got to be some point where, all right, now you ain't gonna be disrespecting me, like throwing your fucking blocks at me and shit, and I ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna get these hands. We're gonna put these boxing gloves on. You know what I mean? A couple of times I've done throw a fucking Fisher Price hoop at his ass and get walking. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm joking, but nah, it's. I don't know. I never had to discipline them like that, and I'm talking about our kids too, because we got 2 kids together. But
Yeah.
there's been times where
Were you?
I had to fucking show them like this is fucking Jesus in this motherfucker.
And you
Like,
are the shortest one in the house, right?
Shut the fuck up. But that's what I'm saying. That don't even matter though. Cause I feel like I could be the shortest motherfucker, but I'm still dad. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
You had to like remind them.
I ain't gotta remind shit. I could just walk in the fucking room. They already know what's up.
They roll their eyes when you walk in the room.
Nah, they be, you know what I'm
this
saying?
motherfucker here. What
But you
now?
get kids that, and my kids are like that you tell them to do something, and then you walk out the room and they talking shit.
Oh yeah.
And then I always
just said that last night
I
about our
always
2
say,
youngest.
well, if you got something to say, I'll respect you more if you say it directly.
Yeah. They still don't do it.
They still don't do the shit.
Of course they not.
They
Because
talking shit to their friends on the mics and shit.
Of course, because look, they know that even though you're giving them that little doorway,
They like, nah, he set me up.
Exactly.
No, I'm not. I will respect you more. I get mad when you don't do it and you're talking shit behind. Like, I close the door and I can hear you. Oh, you get on my nerves. And
and you probably
What?
put that door back open. What you say?
the fuck? Yeah. What?
Huh? You hear him? He said something?
I ain't say nothing. Like, but
I know. For me, she used to get on me all the time because I wouldn't discipline them in the normal way. I would wait until we would play games,
oh, you would do that shit?
and I would just like, if we outside and we playing football, I'm headshot. Dodgeball, headshot.
You know what? You ain't the only person that did that shit.
Anytime I had the opportunity, and look, I warned people, and she had to start warning people when they came around. I was like, hey, if you want your kids to play over here, just know my husband, he.
So we used to have like a little hoop in their room and shit. So they do some shit like they'll steal my snacks.
Used to
Or
dunk
they-
on them.
Man, look, boy, I'd be like, all right. I already knew who did some shit, so you be like, you on the opposite team. You gotta check me, so I'm shacking their ass up, dunking on their ass. So I'm gonna get you like that.
Nah, I used to do that with my oldest when it came to Madden.
Oh, you used to dust his ass.
Bruh, and I'd be like, good game, right? He'd be so mad. He took the game, and this was during COVID. I would never forget this. He took the game, read the manual, front and back, was in there practicing on practice
still can't
mode.
beat you.
Nah, bro, he dog walked me.
Yeah, that's how I used to do my kids too, man.
No,
I
he
used to.
dog walked me, bro. So bad that it was 4th and 10, fourth quarter, about 3 minutes left.
And he going for it.
And it's already 48 to 6.
He was busting your ass like that.
I'm like, bro, just punt the ball.
Oh, so he had you mad. You was about to cry?
He said,
You was about to
all
cry.
right. And then he fake punted and still got it. And I'm sitting there like, I can't rage. I can't rage because I know she like, bang, this is when they get it from. I was like,
oh, shit,
I
man.
ain't
But
gonna
you know
do-
what? The
But
attitude,
He would say good game afterwards.
he got your ass.
And I'm like, get the fuck out my face.
But nah, like, I think the kids, their attitude, they get it from me. But
Which one?
all of them, mainly Trevor, the oldest.
And what attitude is that, would you say?
Just saying slick shit. He talks a lot of shit, but under his breath.
Okay, because I had to have you clarify that because
The other two,
when you say attitude, the only thing I know is overreacting.
I don't overreact. I react. Okay?
Overreact like a motherfucker.
No.
Panic mode. I've seen you in panic mode. And
True.
I don't. They're too damn quiet. But that's not you. You're never fucking quiet.
I would say when I go to sleep, but I'm not quiet then.
We know that you need a CPAP.
No, I don't. I don't snore that bad.
Check his neck size, which I just found out. If you have a 17 or above thick neck size,
I don't.
You need to.
I got a
sleep test.
16. We measured it for the wedding. I got a 16.
Thick ass neck.
What? I told you when I played football in high school,
yeah.
I was on that machine. I ain't lift no weights, bitch. I was on that machine like this.
Yeah, bro. When I took him to the gym, he tapped the thing. Was like, all right, that's my set. I'm like, nah, bro.
We ain't gonna get into that. But yeah.
So you saying that they can get they carry your attitude.
I think they do.
But I mean, that's because that's all they see.
Yeah,
because
their dad is always there.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't get their fathers. Oh, well, I was about to say their father. I'm their father, but I'm talking about the oldest one.
No, but I mean, because, they just say it all the time, like.
They act just like you.
Yeah.
That's her talking shit anyway.
Especially the oldest, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Why you scratching your forehead really itch, or you just scratching?
Him and my youngest. Oh, my God.
He going through it, guys.
Him and my youngest are probably identical.
Miss Cleo.
And they know how to gaslight me to like the point where I'm about to spaz.
I think I spaz off rip.
Yes.
I try to work on it, but I can't work on it.
He don't work on that shit, especially if they take their soda.
But look.
Hey, bro, we trying to have a goddamn meeting.
Bro.
This dude want to clank some dishes because the kids ain't doing it.
So we're not gonna act like we're not the same. Our household ain't almost identical, bruh. Bruh, I'm just saying. Motherfuckers keep dishes in the sink. I walk in from work. I know it wasn't me. I wasn't there all day.
That's fair.
Why is the dishes in here? The trash is full. So I'm gonna be talking shit while I'm fucking tying up the trash and I have to take it out.
Is that because we're dad and we're not father? Do you think that if we were
One day I'm gonna fucking take the trash out and leave and not come back.
No, I mean that's a serious question. Like, do you think that there is a difference between like the respect level that dad gets over father?
Yes. Yes. I can't give you respect if you ain't there all the time.
So you think dad gets more respect than the father?
Yes. Don't matter if you came out my balls or not.
Seriously?
Yes.
Why you say that?
Like I said, a father ain't unless you're there all the time. Like I said, my dad was both to me. I respect the hell out of my dad. Mm-hmm. I was scared of my dad. Mm-hmm. The shit that the kids do to me, I never did to my dad. Like I never talked under my breath. I never disrespected my dad. My dad would have took my soul out and beat me with it.
Well, that's because you were scared of your dad.
Yes. Nowadays, I can't do nothing to these kids.
Because they're not scared of you.
No, because my wife.
Oh, so you can't physically discipline
Man, I can't
them.
fuck them up like I want to. Bruh. You think he would have gotten in an accident if I'd have fucked them up earlier? The fuck? Nah, but on a serious note, nah,
You
I
tried
can't.
to kill me.
I like, because we're a type of family, like, we need to talk about things instead of resulting to violence.
Okay.
But in my household, growing up, it was different.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
I think we can all say that.
Yeah, in the time we're in now, we can't do that type of stuff because we'll be sitting in jail.
Gentle parenting.
You said what?
Gentle
Oh,
parenting.
fuck no. So what did we call it back in abuse?
No, I'm talking about now.
No, I'm saying what did we call it back in the day? Abuse?
Rough parenting.
Rough parenting?
No, I'm saying what we have to do now is called gentle
Yes.
parenting.
I don't give a fuck about that right now.
But
I'm
we-
asking what
well-
we did back in the day.
We got our asses whooped
Bruh,
by
I used to
any-
get beat with extension cords.
I'm
and
about to say
shit.
any and everything that they could get their hands on, they whooped us with.
I swear to God, I was running from a fucking slipper one time and that shit followed me around the corner.
Chincleta.
I wanted to say that, but I didn't know if nobody knew. Yeah.
Viva la loca!
God, I got hit with a chingleta, bro. Like running around, and that shit followed me, and it was like, what the? But if we do that to our kids now,
Oh, I do it all.
me and the chingleta is gonna be in jail.
No. So I found a different way to do it. Instead of actually raising your
Don't
hand
give
to do it,
say it off camera. We
Okay.
got to keep that a secret because
I don't do it. I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah. You want to know when Swain's fucking lying?
When I start scratching
This
my neck,
motherfucker start. Yeah, bro.
I haven't.
That's the first time I seen you do it, but I know when you. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, motherfucker.
No, my neck is because I.
Nah, bro, but
fresh
yeah.
shave.
I think a dad gets more respect than a father, unless you got the same male figure, like the same person in your house that, yeah, that's my father and my dad, like the same person.
I guess I have a different point of view only because
Ask.
I
So
feel like-
I'm gonna stop you right there. So ask. Well, the ones that's not yours. Ask them. Do they respect their father
I don't think
as a dad?
I don't know if I want to do that, man.
I asked Trevor that before.
But that's different
Why?
because
We're in the same fucking boat. We're just yours is just heavier than mine.
no,
Yeah, you
it's
got
a different boat because
you got 3 that's not yours. I got 1 that's not mine.
but
We're in a
his-
fucking we're in a
his
canoe.
father-
You in a
His father
sailboat.
don't come around at all.
Trevor doesn't. His father doesn't either.
No, that's who I'm talking about.
Oh, yours yours come around when they're convenient.
Exactly.
But still, they can still be on a I asked Trevor, you respect your dad?
well,
or
I
your
mean,
father?
for my oldest, I know that's different because his eyes are a lot open and he understands things a lot more. My
Mm-hmm.
second oldest, I think he probably doesn't care unless it really affects him personally. But that's just my opinion. Now my youngest, yeah, I don't.
Oh, he
want-
riding.
I don't want my heart to be broken.
He riding for him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker ride. Like, I'm gonna pick up you in the car with him. I'm gonna pick up my dad. But you gotta get in the back seat.
Facts.
Damn. I think me and Trevor in the car, when we see his dad, we riding past him. That's what I feel.
And that's why I said it's different because his father.
But I'll pick you up and you can sit in the back.
I'm
You
still
already
gonna be
gonna
in the back seat.
You're already gonna be in the back. That's what I'm saying. So it don't even matter.
What? No, I don't want to be in the back.
You just
seat.
gonna feel the type.
But that's why I feel like there is a difference. Like if the father is somewhat there or is still lingering around.
But
But
if
not
you-
saying in a bad way because if there was good intentions from the father to actually be there for the child and actually be there,
Yeah.
100%, and not just try to
can't-
come around to reap the benefits
you
of
can't
being
fault them.
father. But if you're not there all the time and you keep on telling these kids, "Oh, I'm coming," but then you never come. I went through that growing up. Like my uncle, who I thought was my dad, before I found out
This is
everything.
a fucking fucked up situation with you.
Yeah, bro. Lifetime movies all day. But I went through
Tubi.
that. Yeah, Tubi, fuck off. But I went through that where I was told, "Yeah, I'm coming to get you." Oh, what time you coming?
Was you the one that was waiting in
the window, yes.
the glass door, like
No, not the glass door because we didn't have a glass door at the
so
time.
you just was at the window.
I was at the window.
You already had your
upstairs.
shit ready?
Yes,
Damn, that's fucked up.
multiple times. Waiting. I'll call him. Hey, wait,
Damn.
or he won't even pick up. I'm like, hey, where you at? Oh, I'm on my
Damn.
way. No, you're not.
I knew some kids growing up, they ain't even have shit ready because they already knew what time it was.
As I got older, I started realizing like I'm
He ain't
good.
come in that day. He show up and you ain't there.
And it's like, where you at?
I'm outside with my friends. Damn, you got a fucked up situation though.
Yeah, so I understand what they're going through, and that's why it kind of it hurts a little bit more because I see where it's leading.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's where it led to with our oldest.
A
And
lifetime of disappointment.
it's shitty because the kids are the ones who get affected at the end of
Motherfucker
the
gonna
day.
show up at the graduation and shit, like he was there the whole fucking time.
Boy, I tell you,
Damn.
motherfucker trying to.
Nah, we got his tickets. I'm sorry. Damn.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a touchy situation because, like I said, I'm all for having everybody in their kids' lives.
of course.
But at the same time, like, I can't rock with you if you ain't taking care. Like, I'm taking care of a child that ain't even come from me.
Yeah.
And that's before we had two together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
And
bruh, like,
there was no ulterior motive for either one of us to raise these kids. And I think that's
I don't
why
want to raise mine anyway. I'm trying to be a father. Sorry.
he's trying to go out for the milk and then be knocking at my door.
Nah,
Hey, bro,
man.
let me hide here for a second.
I ain't going to get no fucking milk. I don't like no damn milk like that anyway.
You don't?
I'm lactose.
He like, I'm gonna get
I'm
Snickers
lactose
bar.
intolerant.
He said, hey, I'll be back. I'm going to get a Snickers bar.
Oh, I'll come back with a shareable and eat it. I'm lactose intolerant. The fuck?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm black lactose. Black toast. You ain't never heard of that shit before, huh? I'm black toast. I ain't talking about black toast like bread. I'm talking.
I know what you're talking about. It's just I had a joke, but I'll say that for all camera.
Nah, but yeah, like I don't know, man. This whole conversation is touchy because there's gonna be people out there like, oh, I think a father is more important than a dad. In some cases,
That's only if they're there. If they
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
was there to help mold the child.
like I said, I had both, but he was like
He was the same person.
That same person.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know in my situation, my son's mother has a boyfriend.
Okay.
And he calls him dad.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we fighting. I'm
Nah.
talking about me and the kid. We fighting.
No, so I
Nah, I'm joking. I like.
at first it was kind of weird because I'm like, what? Nigga, I'm dad. Like, I'm what?
So when he's with him, you his father. And when he comes back, you're his dad.
I guess so.
You see what I'm saying?
Cause he'll call him dad, but he knows.
You're fine with that now, though, right?
I had to be okay with it only because I'm raising 3 boys that aren't mine, and
Nigga, they don't call you dad. They call you Swain.
they call me Swain when we're in conversation,
So what's
but
this?
they tell everybody else I'm dad. They're like, oh, that's my
You
dad.
think so? The motherfuckers be outside on the golf cart like,
Nah, I've heard it.
he's Swain.
No.
That ain't my daddy. Nah, I'm
I've heard
joking.
it.
I've heard it too.
Like they'll tell people, yeah, that's my dad right there, and that warms my heart because I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, you go in the house and be like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm daddy.
See, you done ripped the mic off.
But I ain't breaking like you be doing, motherfucker.
Alright, bro.
Nope. Look at that shit. Hater.
You messed up all the levels.
No, I didn't. Zaddy. Hey, that ain't worse than bae.
Yes, it is.
Nah, it is.
You just called another man Zaddy.
No, I
Bro,
didn't.
no.
I just said Zaddy.
Nah, bro, you direct.
Shut up. You a hater, bro.
To me.
You're just mad. You're just mad. Nah, on some real shit though.
But no, I agree with you. A lot of other people may think father comes beforehand, and a lot of people
lot
who
of-
are fathers think that too because
But a lot of people don't even know they damn father or they daddy.
no, I understand that. But a lot of people who are just fathers they feel like they have a certain I don't want to say pull, but they have a step up on you. And
But
it's like
see,
that's not the case.
I was saving this one for. Bye. Nah, I never like, cause my dad was around and everybody knew it. I never walked around like I was different.
We know that you grew up in a two.
I never threw it in people's faces.
You're throwing it in my face all episode.
But you've been dodging it the whole time. Maybe if you catch it, you'll feel what it feels like, motherfucker.
Pause.
Nah, no, I'm talking about like the dad situation. Nah,
No, I get what you're saying.
But that don't mean we're different though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I had my dad in my life the whole time, don't mean my life was much better than somebody else's.
No, I agree.
Cause shit,
No, I know.
like you already heard stories about. Like, come on, man. Like,
Exactly. Which that can get rid of the myth of, you know, two-parent households being what everyone needs, because sometimes it's not conducive.
Yeah, we grew up in the right way, but
I will say, I am proud of my wife and I for being able to be a two-parent household and raise kids. And I know y'all can say the same thing, because that is something that is uncommon. We're being a two-parent household the right way.
we're expected to fail.
Oh yeah, of course.
As a black man,
Of
you know,
course.
even though we've been through a lot of shit,
Yeah.
but she can say, and I hope she could say, that I've been a great, dad to my kids,
Oh yeah.
to all of them. So,
I would hope so. Shit, she had two more with you, so
well,
I think what she
first
did
one
was,
was-
the first one was
Oops,
the trial run,
the first one was,
which I'm talking about Trevor, the oldest. So that was the trial one to see if you were actually fit. And
I already
then-
had one prior to that though,
That don't mean shit.
but that's a whole nother story.
Exactly. So, is it okay if we touch on that real quick?
About what? My oldest?
Like, you've had a kid prior to that, like your older son.
Yeah.
So, does he call you dad?
He called me. Well, you know when a kid wants something,
Yeah.
that's when they do it. But we're getting back to that relationship, like,
Okay. Would you consider yourself father or dad with that?
father.
Okay. More formal.
Yeah. Cause there was a point in time where I was asked to give up my rights. And we talked about it, me and my wife, we talked about it, and it wasn't one of those things where we sat for a long time and was like, It was like, I should do it because we didn't have that connection.
Okay.
You feel me? So if we had that connection, I'd be like, fuck no, I ain't giving up my rights.
So, and the only reason why I asked that is because I know right now in the news, media, and all that, Anthony Edwards, the basketball player.
Oh,
Did you hear about that
been
situation?
paying up 18 years of child support?
Not only that, but he wanted
Oh,
to,
he don't want to be a part of...
Yeah, the kid's life and all that stuff.
That's...
The only reason why I bringing that two together is because you just said you were asked to give up your rights, but he openly gave away his rights. And a lot of people are giving him hate because he doesn't want to be in that child's life.
Well, ours are two different things, though.
Yeah, so I wanted
Me,
to,
personally, I
Yeah.
want it to be.
but
But the other half, and I'm not using no excuses, but the
Yeah.
other half was baller blocking. Like
Okay.
every situation.
yeah,
But he had a father figure, or if he called him dad, in his life
okay.
and wanted to adopt him.
And you were okay
So
with that?
I'm not going to stop that blessings because I didn't have that relationship. The last time I saw him was, how old? When he was like maybe 4 or 5, maybe.
So it's been that much
It's
of a
been
gap
that long. Yeah.
from now. Damn.
Yeah, it was that long. So it's like, how can I be selfish and stop him from, because he's been taking care of him,
Yeah.
like stop him from doing what he wants to do? we didn't have that relationship. So I'm like, it wasn't. I wouldn't say my choice, but it wasn't. I wasn't gonna stop that blessing.
Yeah.
But
and you right.
he got old enough, and my dad, before my dad passed away, he would always tell me, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
He gets older, he's gonna know the truth.
Yeah.
He's gonna know whatever. So he's the one that was looking for me.
Okay.
And I never knew until my sister told me. You know what I'm saying? So
so that whole situation was being blocked even without you even knowing.
yeah, I would try to look for him on social media and everything. Couldn't find him. But that could be a whole nother.
But you still know that your dad, or no, you said that your father.
I'm still a father.
Are you trying to work your way into dad status, or are you good with letting things ride out the way
I
they should?
take everything day by day.
Yeah.
Like, he'll hit me up. I'll hit him up and he'll respond. He'll hit me up and I'll respond.
Yeah.
But he's old enough. Like, he's about to be 21.
Okay.
Grown ass man. Like, he's doing what he's doing. But I'm at a point in my life, if he needs something, I'm gonna be there for him.
Yeah.
Now, we did have a situation where his car got towed, and he was like, "Dad, I need you to tow my car out, but don't tell." He called Lori, "Mom, don't tell Mom." I'm like, "All right."
It must have really been serious then.
Well, yeah, he got his car towed, and I was like, "Damn, should I tell?"
Did he tell you?
I told her after I towed the car out, but it was
Okay.
like, "All right, I'll be back. Eli need help." You know what I'm saying? So I went to go help him.
Gotcha.
But I was like, "Motherfucker, you got to pay this money back." Like, like, you know what I'm saying? And he did.
Yeah.
But
and people don't try to come for my brother in the comments talking about, "Oh, you should never." Fuck that. It's called teaching responsibility, and it builds character.
But nah, I told her, and he paid it back. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was that moment was like, all right, he needs me for something.
Yeah. How did that make you feel?
Man, that shit made me feel good, man.
You hopped out that bed
man.
quick as fuck.
I almost left out of there with just one pair of socks on, like one sock. I was like, "Hey, babe, I'll be back." You know what I'm saying? But I went to go help him, and I told her, but yeah, it made me feel good at that moment because that's my firstborn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's dope. I mean,
But-
I'm glad that that bond is starting to build up and come back together.
you know, it's weird every time because I'm still at that. I'm not a fucking nervous, shy person.
Yeah.
But whenever I get around him, it's like, oh shit, like
You don't know how to act.
I don't know what to say because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I still beat his ass though.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
I
'Cause
gotta
that's
see,
me.
I gotta see him because I think your oldest could probably take you. Is he scrawny like the rest of
Man,
them?
can't none of them take me, bro.
Is he scrawny like the rest of them?
I got hands, man.
You just make scrawny babies.
Make beautiful babies, dog.
I ain't never said that. I just said scrawny.
I know them now. They all scrawny, but can't none of them see me, and I say that in the camera.
And Junior is a little bit bigger than Zayden.
Yeah, much stronger than Zayden.
So
Zayden, I mean, Junior probably he'll probably be the one that is like the toughest. What?
Junior can take you.
that and I said that too. And you talking about all your kids scrawny.
Take that out. Take that out. He'll still get these hands. The only way they gonna take me out is if I'm in the coffin and I can't move. And still, then they probably won't be able to take me.
Nah, bro.
Nah, but he's the only one that probably give me a challenge. He'll make me sweat. You know what I mean? Like, but the other, yeah, nah, I ain't worried.
I can't see your oldest doing anything because.
He got height on. All of them got height on me.
But I feel like he'll be a mush ball around you. He's a mush. I knew it.
Who? The oldest?
Yeah, your oldest.
You talking about what? Trevor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He a mush ball around you.
Zayden, he's the one that calls me Unc. I don't know where the fuck he got that from.
I feel like Zayden would.
Zayden is the one that'll talk shit to you.
He'll gaslight you just to be like, I'm just playing.
He'll talk shit to you and don't give a fuck. He'll talk shit and walk away. That's him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he'll
Yeah.
get you to the point that you're ready to, like, put hands on him. Like, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Does he say I'm just playing, or he just keep going?
He has
Nah.
no fear.
He won't say it. And that's what I like about him because he'll take that, and he plays basketball, so he'll take whatever, like he'll take that and put it towards basketball.
So did you try to instill that fear in them, like your dad instilled it in you?
Yes, because when I play sports, I'm competitive. I don't like to lose.
I'm not talking about sports.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an example. I'm gonna tell you, Zayden played basketball for the YMCA. Both of them, Junior and Zayden, they played on the same team. And Zayden went up for a layup and got undercutted and fell on his face and broke his wrist. You know where I'm going with this, right?
I hope.
Get your ass up, man. You all right?
Oh,
that's
shit.
Me. He's crying on the ground. I'm like, yo, you all right? Get up. In front of everybody. But that's just me. And then I realized I was wrong.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I got a similar story. Continue.
Nah. But I'm just saying, like, that's just me being like trying to be tough.
Yeah.
And think that they're gonna be the same way I am.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I thought my man died on the like, get your ass up, you'll be all right.
So we had something similar to that with our oldest Tristan. He he fractured his tibia, and it was at practice, and I picked him up and he was walking. I was like, man, you all right? Like, shut that shit up, bro. Like, you good? Like, just sleep.
Not knowing that his fucking leg was broke.
Bruh, he called me crying. I'm like, the hell you crying for? Like, ain't nothing wrong with you. I see you not swollen. There ain't no bruise. Like, you good. Took him to the goddamn pediatric. They said, yeah, he has a torn tibia, fibula, mibula.
He making a dibula.
I said, and look, he just looking at me like, told you. I'm sorry. So as a dad at that point, I gotta suck that shit up.
Yeah, because it was like I didn't think anything was. I thought it was just a hard fall.
Exactly.
But you know, I had to have the doctor and fucking Jesus tell me that his fucking wrist was broken. And you want to know what? What I was hurt because
you were wrong.
I was wrong, but I knew that once he was out, that they had no chance in going to the finals after that. They were one game away from the finals. So that's what made, because, you know, I live vicariously through my kids.
So this man more hurt that his son ain't.
No, because I didn't think anything. Zayden falls all the time. I'm just thinking it was another fall.
Oh, he clumsy.
But he didn't get up that time.
He likes to flop.
He didn't get up that time, so I'm thinking, all right,
Nephew.
well, maybe he just getting up, you know, slower.
Which, by the way, I gotta talk to nephew because he should be going to Kings Ford. And I think I had a dream about this shit, or we talked about it last night. But we gonna talk more.
Yeah, but you know, I thought it was another fall. I'm like, man, get your ass up, man. Stop being light skinned. I'm saying that in my head. But I had to get a doctor and, you know, other people to say, yes. I think it was fractured. I don't think it was broke. It was fractured.
Yeah, and when I tell you, he did not let me live it down either.
I don't think he talked to me for a long time after that, man.
My oldest,
Plus, he was mad too.
I think he resented me a little bit.
He was mad
that.
too because, you know, they didn't make it to the finals.
Oh yeah,
he was mad. You know what I'm saying? But
because I know, have you been hurt playing football?
I broke my ankle. I got a concussion. Yeah.
So you've been.
But my team, we lost every game, so it don't matter.
Green run, their ass. But
all right, cool. I'll take that.
But I think we've all been in that situation where we've gotten hurt in the middle of a game.
And we're like, I got to get back up.
That, or the first question we ask is my career over?
Yeah, well.
That wasn't your first question?
My first question was, it didn't matter if I stayed on the ground or not. We were going to lose anyway.
That's sad, bro. So you had no intentions of going further than high school.
I wanted to, but that can overshadow a lot of things.
Injury or the fact that your team was ass?
The fact that we weren't winning anything. That can overshadow a lot of things.
Sad. Like,
which is sad, though.
They should have done more to give y'all a better opportunity?
We had good players. It just wasn't
Cohesive?
I could say it was coaching.
It has to be coaching
Because
if
we
you
had-
have, if you have the players.
We had a lot of good, great, I'm going to say great players. Because a lot of them went to, colleges and stuff. We had a lot of great players. It was just, it had to do with coaching. And I would say sometimes it had to do with individuals, like individual people. Like, it's a team game.
Yeah.
You can't do everything by yourself, bro.
Yeah, you can't play. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Whatever, man. Like, come on, man. Like, and that was me being a dad at that. Nah, that was me
you
being a father.
Yep. Because as a father, we're like.
A father wouldn't like, motherfucker don't give a fuck. Like, bro, get your ass up. That's the father yelling from the stands.
Yep.
A dad would have came out there and be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Let me worry about my.
That's
me
great,
being a Gemini. I left the dad in the stands and I was the father out there.
But that's a correlation that I never thought of.
That's
either.
crazy.
That the father portion is that portion that tries to instill that hard assness, that toughness. It's the dad that brings.
The dad is like, hey, pop, like, chill. I got this.
Which would it be safe to say that a dad is more seasoned than a father?
We use season in a lot of different ways.
But you get what
because
I'm saying.
the dad is there.
But you get what
He's
I'm
there
saying,
in everyday
right?
life. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like the dad has a lot more experience of being a parent than a father.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh shit. We just fucking open up some other shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
But yeah, I love doing it. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Yeah, just being a dad and a father at the same time is great.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely take the dad role over the father role any day.
I'll take both because I'm that same person.
Okay, I feel you. So,
Great episode.
great episode. A little unconventional,
Yeah.
but
You know who it is.
damn, you just jumping right into it.
Nah, I ain't. I just did that on
Shout
purpose.
out to all of our.
Shut up! Pew, 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 pew. I'm gonna do it like this. Pew, pew. I shot us, bro.
Yes, shout out to all of our shouters. Make sure you guys like, comment.
Subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Hit that notification bell.
'Cause
Because if it ain't taken, you ain't shaking, and it ain't taken.
You mess up your own John.
Nah, I did it different because I wanted to do this. Nah. And if it ain't shaking, it ain't taken. Nah, but on some real shit,
This was a dope episode, though.
they need to follow our YouTube page as well. Let's get our subscribers up.
Yes. Please tell a friend. Get those subscribers up. Please make sure you guys subscribe so you can know when we're dropping either a regular episode or a short.
And yeah, the giveaway winners, your stuff will be there this week coming up. Well, it might be it'll be the week prior.
Yeah.
What else
We do have an event,
coming up?
which this episode is coming up after we have that event.
It is.
It is. So we'll probably talk to you a little bit more about that event coming up. We'll probably do
Some shorts. Yeah, but nah.
Don't know what that was.
Nah, it was the dad.
No.
Nah, but it's your boy STS Art Junky, straight from the gutter. You heard?
You heard. And it's your boy STS3 guy. Feel me?
Subtle as.
Always gonna be
Where Chauncey at?
What would
That's
we,
the father. Chauncey. You ain't never watch the game? Chauncey?
No, I tried to watch the game, but that shit
Man,
was
fuck you.
ass. The game was ass.
And that's a wrap.
They didn't even show no fucking football being played.
Yeah, they did. A couple episodes.